Hello, everybody. Let's switch back to this one. Welcome to day number 9. That's crazy. Where's my overlay? Is this the right one? We'll see if. Yep, there we go. Week number 2, day number 9. Uh, hey, Gretchen and Valerie. Thank you for stopping by. So today we're going to kind of repeat a couple practices that we did yesterday, and then we're also going to um, kind of see where we go. I'm still having the issue with my computer with, sorry, I didn't do something I was supposed to do, um, with memory space, and it's getting lower. So I don't know, I've been deleting stuff, but something's doing some weird stuff. So if we happen to like disappear, um, it's because my computer ran out of disk space and we shut down. But anyway, we'll see where we get with this. Um, Something I was going to talk about as we went into this. I was working with Valerie earlier. We were trying to see if we could figure out volume issues between the keyboard and the backing track. In some of the songs, it allows me to do some volume adjustments, and then other places, the volume options aren't there. So it may be a kind of a flux in the software. So I'm probably going to send a note off to Roli after this and kind of like mention it and see if there's something that can't be done to kind of provide a little bit more volume adjustments on everything, but we'll see where we end up with. So let's jump into, this is interesting. My Stream Deck keeps changing to a weird stream that doesn't have my buttons on it. I have to figure out what's going on here. Anyway, let's go to the practice screen. So here is today. I'm going to go back, like I said, I'm going to go back to For Elise and do that with the waltz piece that I did yesterday, and then we'll go into Itsy Bitsy Spider up into today's actual lessons. Now, as I've talked about it before, there are different instructors along the way that they provide you. Right now, I think we've been exposed to 4 different instructors. There's one guy, and his name is Alfie, and we're going to have him a little bit later today. And I don't know, it's just, he's a nice guy, he seems really good, but there's just something about the way he explains stuff that causes me some confusion. So, it might be a challenge working through that lesson today. But anyway, we're going to see where we go from here. So anyway, we're going to go back to For Elise.
Für Elise by Beethoven is one of the most popular classical songs of all time. Let's fill in some of the gaps in this famous melody. You'll be using the blue, purple and red keys, also called A, B and C. There are 2 different patterns you'll need to learn. Here's the first one. Start on the blue key, A, then step up to purple, B, then up again to red. Try it with me. The second pattern goes like this. Blue, then purple, then back down to blue, or A, B, A. Great! Now try playing along to the click with me to get the timing perfect. Now you're ready to play the song at full speed with a backing track. Keep practicing until you master it.
Yay! One thing about this song for release is a gazillion years ago when I was in high school, I walked into the music room and there was a guy sitting at the grand piano playing a song and it was for release. And every time I hear that song, I cannot remember the guy's name. But every time I hear that song, I am instantly transported back to walking into that room and hearing that guy play the piano. And he played, it was incredible. And yeah, this triggers memories for me every time I hear it. I was going to see what we can do with the waltz.
Chopin's Waltz in A minor has a repeating bass line that's fun to play and easy to remember. You'll need to play the blue, orange, turquoise and red notes. These notes are called A, D, G and C. Try copying my fingers as I play the bass line if you like, or just use one finger to get used to the notes.
Oops, starting off good.
Now let's bring it up to full speed. You'll play a note once every 3 clicks, like this. Blue, orange, turquoise and red. A, D, G, C. Listen to the backing track as a guide to help you play each note at the right time. See if you can hit all the notes.
It's interesting. It looked like a key was stuck. Okay. Yay.
Itsy Bitsy Spider is an easy nursery rhyme to learn. Then you get a little break as the song continues in the backing track.
I know the other part.
We're going to fill in the gaps to most of the song with the red, orange and yellow keys, like this: C, D and E. The opening goes like this. Follow along. Get ready to start playing again soon. If you know the song, think about the timing of the words to help you get it right.
This is the guy.
Hey, Alfie here, and today we're going to learn Perfect by Ed Sheeran, in many ways a perfect pop song. A British journalist once asked Ed Sheeran, out of his entire output of songs, which is his most defining? And he said it was Perfect, a song that he wrote about his now wife. They were in school together a long time ago. They went their separate ways, and they got back together. And you could hear him reference that in the chorus where he says, "We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time." So they finally got back together. Now, to start, this song is going to be all on the left hand here. It's a great excuse to practice left hand only with different fingers, starting with the thumb, which we call finger 1. Index finger would be finger 2, middle finger 3, then 4, then 5. And I'll refer to them by their number names. We have 4 beats, so we're going to count in groups of 4. We'll start with 1 on this raised note. It's kind of blue. It's actually right near A. The note name is A flat. If you have A here, imagine taking A and then flattening it down to here. That's A flat. The next note is this green note, so 1 on green, then 3 on this pinkish reddish note. Again, it's raised, and in this case, if this is D, imagine taking D and flattening it down to this. So this would be D flat with my 3rd finger. And then this yellowish note with 2 would be an E flat. So the 4 notes are A flat, F, D flat, and E flat. So now that we know the notes and the fingers, we can count with it. 4 beats for each note. Now let's practice the verse. All you really need to remember is the finger numbers and the pattern. The finger numbers again, 1, 1, 3, 2. Then that just repeats, and that's really all there is to it. When I'm playing along with the backing track, I like to pretend that I'm the bass guitar.
Why are you so quiet?
Found a love for me, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. I found a love for me, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Found a love for me, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl.
And like in this one, the backing track was very low. I could barely hear it. Okay, we're going to go into part 2.
Now let's jump right into the chorus, which you actually already know. It's the same pattern with just one little tweak at the end. So we know our finger numbers. We have finger 1, 1 again, 3, and then instead of the last note being 2, we do a little leap here. So I'll show you that again. 1, 1, 3, and then after 3, you're leaping to 5, which is the pinky. Leap to 5 here, back on that A flat.
Why?
And then thumb up here. Now let's do it with the count. Remember, it's the same pattern you know from the verse, but at the end, it changes, where you have a leap to your pinky and then your thumb. So watch as I count along, and just remember to see where I leap to my pinky, and then I'm going to play a little bit sooner with my thumb. Now let's practice the chorus. Most of the chorus should be pretty easy because we learned that in the verse, but we have that tricky part just at the end where we leap to our pinky and we play a bit faster. Well, musicians have a little trick where whenever we encounter a tricky part in a song, we can shrink it down to just that part and kind of put it on loop. It's kind of the idea, practice makes perfect, do it over and over again. So you can practice that part where you jump from 3 to 5, 3 to 5. And when that jump is easy,
His fingering is
add in
confusing me.
the 1, 3, 5, 1. So with that, now let's practice.
Paint dry.
We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss
Oops.
me slow. Your heart is
Need to stretch. Okay, now we're putting it all together.
Now let's put the verse and chorus together, just like it goes in the real song.
Oops. slowness. Please bring it to.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Maybe I'm dancing in the... I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Maybe I'm dancing in the dark.
Now you've learned the bass part, which is the skeleton of the whole song. In future lessons, we'll add the right hand, we'll learn the melody, all with the bass continuing underneath, and lots more practice, because at the end of the day, practice makes perfect.
Last one
In
for the
this
day.
challenge, you'll fill in the gaps to chops. In this challenge, you'll fill in the gaps to Chopsticks by Euphemia Allen.
of. And I think we'll call it quits for today. Let's see what we got. So we have, oh, we're now getting lifetime scores, 6,291. We've done 3,592 correct notes. Too bad it doesn't tell you how many bad ones you got. I did play a song, and I may go into that tomorrow, a Christmas song I was trying, Good Winters, to test some things out. And so far, since we started this journey, I've practiced 3 hours and 47 minutes, probably a little bit more than that. And then I played for 21 minutes today. So I'm on my streak. I have a 9-day streak going, and we're into the second week. So we're getting there. So anyway, that's where we end today. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. And tomorrow we should be good with the timing. Let's see, tomorrow we should be fine at 2. Today I screwed up because I wasn't paying attention to my other schedule and realized I had another stream that I was supposed to be helping out at the same time as this one today. So tomorrow we're back at 2 o'clock. Friday it adjusts a little bit. But I sent out, if you're on my mailing list, you should have an email with the times on it. And then right after this is over, I'll have tomorrow's get scheduled. So we should be good to go. Thank you. Again, if you have any questions or anything like that, you can throw them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And we'll see where the day 10 goes. Take care. Thanks.